Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Mark Cosby here from Black Cat Comics in Rockin' Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day, and I like to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop and pick up something fun to read. March is Women's History Month. Today is Women in Comics Day, so we're going to keep that as our running theme as we go through our books. Like, as we start with this gal, this is your latest issue of Wonder Woman, one of the biggest books out there these days. There aren't really any fictional characters more popular around the world than this woman. It's been a great series. You can grab the first trade paperback, catch up to the current issues. If you're one of the 3 people not currently following this book, you should be, because everybody loves Wonder Woman. Everybody's looking forward to the movie. Great stuff there. Action Comics number 975. It's your big anniversary issue. It's a big super week. Had to mention this guy, of course, Action Comics, one of the original big-time comic books, but it's sort of my segue into Supergirl, one of my long-time favorite characters, one of DC's new big TV stars. And in case you find the term girl a little derogatory, how about Superwoman? This book has also been really awesome. I love anything with art by Phil Jimenez. But this book has been surprisingly cool. I think people didn't really jump in at the beginning, but everybody seemed to have heard the buzz about it and caught on because it's selling more and more all the time. Grab that first issue and see what all the buzz is about. And New Superman rounds out your super stuff. This book's also been a lot of fun. Saw a cool panel on this when we were at Emerald City Comic Con. More on Emerald City a little later. Always a big week for this guy, Detective Comics. It's Legacy Week, as I like to say around here, when we get Action and Detective and Wonder Woman all in the same week. Always a cool time for Detective Comics. Batgirl and the Birds of Prey. Another one of those great Women of DC books. Everybody's a big Batgirl fan these days. I'm a big Huntress fan, so this is a book I've been following. Good stuff. The Flash. Another big DC TV star. Hal Jordan Green Lantern is your Lantern book of the week. Justice League of America, yet another Bat book, is your Justice League book of the week. Seems to be more and more of those all the time. But that's not your only team. Suicide Squad, with another of DC's super popular females, Harley Quinn, right there on the cover. An excellent cover by my man John Romita Jr. Much like Wonder Woman, you don't get much more popular than Harley Quinn these days. Red Hood and the Outlaws. Another book with a great classic female character. Everybody digging the Outlaws. Deathstroke. This book might be flying under your radar, but if you're a Titans fan, you might want to be checking this out. Great stories, great art. Earth 2 Society. Your kind of non-rebirth book from the DCU. Cool Hawk Girl cover there. Mother Panic is your Young Animal book of the week. And Astro City is your Vertigo book of the week. It's talking a little bit about their big anniversary issue a while back. Always saying what a great job they do with Astro City. Much like anything with Alex Ross covers, it's worth it just for the covers. Good stuff. Big week for the Marvel guys, as always, in sticking to our Women in Comics theme. This lady is Ororo Munroe. You know her as Storm, one of the coolest and most popular of the X-Men characters. This is your IVX number 6. This is the penultimate issue of IVX. This is another one that has exploded. Started out a little slow, took off around number 2, and have been selling out like crazy ever since. So grab that first issue, or the 0 issue, I guess, and see what all that hubbub is about. Marvel's got all kinds of great female characters, like All New Wolverine. You are hearing a lot about this gal right now because, of course, the movie and all those good things. It's another book that's been really solid. Quite honestly, I didn't expect much from it, but I jumped in at the beginning and it really hooked me. Grab the first trade, I don't know, there's probably 2 or 3 to catch you up to the current issue. Gwenpool. Another one of Marvel's more popular characters in sort of a fun and funny book. Jessica Jones, number 6. One of the newer titles, one of Marvel's big TV stars. I know you've seen the show. If you haven't, you really should, because it's really, really good. The better of the bunch, in my opinion. And the title's been really awesome as well. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. This one has also really taken off. Sells more and more all the time. A little like Gwenpool. It's a little fun, a little different. Not quite so end of the world, but just some straight up comic entertainment. Star Wars Dr. Aphra. So even Star Wars has female characters that carry their own book. Super awesome. Another one that's been really, really good. Should beat Darth Vader, for crying out loud. And other news, Steve Rogers, Captain America, probably my favorite Marvel book running right now. If you've heard anything about the upcoming Secret Empire stuff, you might want to be jumping in on Steve Rogers, Captain America if you haven't already. Grab the first trade paperback. We've got Black Cat packs for the whole series. Everybody knows I'm a big Cap fan, and this book shows you why. Old Man Logan. Much like All New Wolverine, there's certainly no end to the buzz about this guy right now. Been selling out the trade paperbacks like crazy. If you don't have a copy of the original trade, you really want to grab one, because all these movie people are grabbing them up. Man-Thing #1 by R.L. Stine. Marvel's got an author doing comics again. Good stuff. I've sort of been waiting for a return of Man-Thing. Everybody knows about Swamp Thing, but not too many folks know about Marvel's version of Swamp Thing, though I really shouldn't say it like that, because they kind of came out at the same time. Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme. It's your Doctor Strange book of the week. Guardians of the Galaxy #1.mu is your Monsters Unleashed book of the week. I've been talking up the Monsters Unleashed stuff because, like some of the other books I mentioned, it's just a lot of fun. Not so much apocalyptic end of the world stuff, but cool sci-fi comic book action. Kingpin #2 continues the expansion of the Daredevil universe with Elektra and Bullseye and the excellent job they've been doing with Daredevil for, 40 or 50 years. Silver Surfer starts a new arc this week. Been a while since we've seen this title. You can read more about this one in our newsletter, because I'm a big fan of Mike and Laura Allred. Love me some Silver Surfer, love me some Allreds. Definitely want to be checking that out. Spider-Man Deadpool. It's about your only Spidey book of the week. Power Man and Iron Fist, along with Jessica Jones, get you a little ready for more Netflix action. And Mosaic rounds out your Marvel books for the week. Always a big week from those guys. Great week for all the other guys too. Lady Killer is my Dark Horse book of the week. Keeping up my women in comics theme today. Lady Killer shows you that women can kill people just as well as men can. The Wicked and the Divine. Let me mention real quick that Image is sort of spearheading this women in comics thing this month. They have alternate covers for all of their books, and all the proceeds for the copies of those books go to helping out Planned Parenthood. This is your Planned Parenthood cover of The Wicked and the Divine, one of the bigger books that Image has. This is your Planned Parenthood cover for Low by my man Rick Remender. Love me some Rick Remender. Really cool series. Again, I've been waiting a little bit for this one, so I know you Low fans are finally stoked to see an issue rolling out. And this is your Planned Parenthood cover of Motor Crush, one of the many, many books that has exploded from Image Comics lately, like Monstrous and Paper Girls and Reborn and all kinds of other things. We were at the 25th anniversary of Image panel at ECCC, and that was really, really awesome. Kudos to you, Image Comics. Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys is my Dynamite book of the week, because, well, much like Wonder Woman, who's more awesome than Nancy Drew? It takes like 2 or 3 Hardy Boys to do what one Nancy Drew does. John Carter The End is my other Dynamite book. I wish Deja Thoris was on the cover there to keep up my theme, but, well, what the heck. Rom is my IDW book of the week, because I love me some Space Knights. And Josie and the Pussycats is my Archie book of the week, keeping up my women in comics theme. If you're watching the Riverdale show, you definitely want to see some Josie and the Pussycats. If you're not following the show, I've really been pushing you guys to check out Archie, Reggie and Me, Josie and the Pussycats, Jughead, Afterlife with Archie, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Archie is one of my favorite publishers these days. Great stuff. And a good week for the all ages guys too. My Little Pony gets a Deviations book this week. If you don't know what Deviations is, well, you should. It's kind of a mashup thing. Everybody loving the My Little Ponies. Pirates of the Caribbean, my Disney book of the week. Because, well, everybody loves some Captain Jack, right? And SpongeBob SquarePants rounds out your all ages stuff for the week. Because everybody loves some SpongeBob. Great week for the all ages stuff. Great week for all these publishers. So make sure you check those shipping lists, get down to your shop, and pick up something super awesome. I want to mention that we brought back a huge haul of classics. As you see here, take a quick look. Got the wall filled up with all the great books we brought back from Emerald City Comic Con, so make sure you get in here and check them out before they're gone. We'll be off to WonderCon here in like 2 or 3 weeks to restock again. Always a great time to be checking out the old classics. If you're one of those folks that doesn't read a lot of old books, I'd really encourage you to get around to get down to our shop, pick up some of the oldies, get around to all the shops and check out some of those older books. I know there's a lot going on in the current comics, but there's always 75, 80 years worth of great stuff, great stories, great art in the old classics. So give them a try if you're not already. That's all we got for you for this week. You can check us out at Facebook. Check us out at blackhatcomics.biz. Check out our podcast at soundcloud.com. Just get on down here to Rock and Milpitas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.